Okay, this is so much easier whenever she's on YouTube. She put this picture up. We haven't heard that much from her. I'm wondering if she got smoke. Okay, my birthday in 2019 after being released from jail for her harassing communications and placed in my mother's care. You would think she would learn from her mistakes. You can see how unhealthy I was due to all the trauma and pharmaceuticals. She may have like a little weight on her, but I honestly think that she looks good. She looks happier in this picture. She has like a little glow to her. Maybe you should get back on the pharmaceuticals. Maybe you should start eating that meat and some good food. Maybe you'll be a better person. Um, oh, the infamous living room. You can have a small one. We're going to be leaving shortly. Then you need to pick up your room. Okay, my birthday, 2020, approximately 220 pounds at that time and struggling through major depression due to trauma. This was near the beginning of my lifestyle changes that now include daily exercise and a healthy vegan diet, as well as other healthy coping techniques. Like, doesn't she look happier though? I mean, yeah, like, she has a few extra pounds on her, but at least she looks happy. Okay, now let's see how long this one is.
It's later in the day, July 28th, 2022.
Happy birthday, Leticia.
Managed to procure some of my medicinal marijuana, but it was wax last night. And the company was not the greatest.
What?
I ended up having some nightmares last night because he had a roach-infested house, and I just don't really engage with people that aren't cleanly. So it was horrifying for me. I didn't get much sleep, and I drove a ways in order to just hang out with this individual. And I know they say beggars can't be choosers, but I don't really believe in that. I believe that everybody has the choice, and that's why I even eat my vegan diet. All morning, though, I decided that I would self-deprecate by eating a bunch of and harm myself in that way. I had some disruptions in my bowel movements by eating like McDonald's, because I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't been able to finance myself properly in that way. I managed to get my vehicle back, and I'm very grateful that nobody has tried to incarcerate me yet again, detain me or anything, because it's horrifying. I've already been through enough trauma. No thank you. But I did have a therapy session with my psychologist, and that lasted actually a few hours.
Oh, crap.
He and I had a really good discussion about overall everything that I've gone through, as well as what's going on in the world in this day and age. And you have no idea how appreciative I am that he is still around. Unfortunately, he had some of those vaccines, and his part of his face is now paralyzed for the moment, and I pray that it ends up healing itself soon, because that's completely it's not that it's irregular, but I know that those vaccines are detrimental to the body, and that's why I had avoided them. Thankfully, I haven't contracted COVID due to sustaining my medicinal marijuana use, as well as my vegan diet. It's not that it's irregular, but I know that those vaccines are detrimental to the body, and that's why I had avoided them. Thankfully, I haven't contracted COVID due to sustaining my medicinal marijuana use, as well as my vegan diet. And
that's not how you...
I keep having dreams about twins, and I know that they said that there's just one baby in my belly, but it just makes me wonder if that means that I might have another pregnancy later
No.
on, which is kind of horrifying because, this one has gone so poorly in not the sense of my health, but more the sense of just the stress that I've been under and the fact that I haven't been able to nest properly due to the lack of resources. So I'm trying very hard. I made other appointments for my doctors in hopes that I won't be incarcerated anytime soon. My psychologist even mentioned, the things that I have lived through and the way that my mother had negated to protect me in that instance where I was assaulted by my brother. And stated that and I explained to him that she has alcohol abuse and that she lies about it. And I've seen her, witnessed her, and you can see the glazed over look in her eyes, so I can't really trust her. So she sent me photos this morning of different birthdays that I had, and I was wondering, what's going on with her, and I made a comment that I needed to go get my belongings. She said last time not to contact her. And when we were on the phone, when I was in the psychiatric unit. And so I didn't. And so she reaches out. She does these weird manipulation tactics to pull on my heartstrings. And I told her that I needed to get my belongings and that I would let the sheriff's office know and that I was going to go file. I don't know what's going on in her head to where she, instead of trying to reconcile the situation or try to make amends, she decided to turn it around and state that she wouldn't offer me my belongings back unless there was a search warrant. And that is horrific.
What?
And I told my psychologist about it. And he said, she has an alcohol addiction and an opioid addiction because I told him about the copious amounts of pain medications that she's currently on. And, also shares with my brother the medications that she gets. And I don't mean to call people out, but that's just how it is. And I'm not going to be told that these individuals are to run my life when in actuality I do a really good job as long as I have the proper resources and ways of getting things taken care of. I can manage my schedule, I can manage my overall health and well-being as well as my children's. And that's where I was the main caregiver for my daughter for the first 3.5 years. But then I was physically assaulted by my ex-husband's family, and that caused me to spiral downward in my psychological health. So I'm trying to stay positive. It's my birthday. I'm hopeful that I can manage to procure some more medicine for myself. I don't have much money on me, and I also am worried about the processes. Like I've lost a lot of money to those hotels that never receive my reservations. And so by the time everything is said and done, I really don't have anything right now. And I know I have to keep these videos short so that I can explain everything and have it filmed and posted on Instagram right now because I can't use my account on YouTube due to the strikes. Hopefully I won't get it removed, my account, due to my honesty, due to the overwhelming just genuine nature of my videos. I don't want to sway anybody to believe that this is dramatic in that way. This is just how my life has been.
Maybe you should stop striking other people's videos. I don't believe in striking videos. I have never striked any of her videos. But don't come and strike other people's, especially mine. I'm not even mean.
Best as I can, and everybody has been really supportive through the medical systems that I talked to, and like my psychologist spending so many hours with me today of his own accord. It wasn't even that he was charging my insurance or anything. He just enjoys to be able to spend time to help me individually, and he wishes he could help my family.
I really hope this isn't Dr. Carol.
So I love you very much, and thank you so much for the birthday wishes that I seen on all of my different posts. I'll make another video here shortly just so that you understand a little bit more of what I'm going through. I hope everybody's having a blessed day and they're staying safe and taking care of themselves and maintaining in healthful ways, using healthful coping mechanisms. I'll see you soon, I guess. hopefully, if I can manage to keep myself out of trouble,